The prosecution in the Michaela McAreavey murder has been summing up its case as the trial nears an end. Viewers are advised that Mark Mallett's report contains flash photography.
Well, after more than 7 weeks, we really are at the final stages of the Michaela McAreavey murder trial. The state prosecutor, Mehdi Manrakan, delivered his closing speech to the jury today. He said there are no politics to truth, there is right and wrong. And he said he had no doubt whatsoever that if the jury considered the evidence objectively and dispassionately, then they would reach the right decision, that the two men accused of killing Michaela are guilty as charged. The McAreavey and Hart families arrive at the Supreme Court in Port Louis to hear the prosecutor's closing argument, and John McAreavey's loss at the heart of the speech. The state barrister told the jury of 6 men and 3 women that they should appreciate the seriousness of the case. A young Irish couple in the prime of their youth, their Mauritian honeymoon turned into a nightmare. John left a widower after his wife brutally murdered. The lawyer said Avinash Traybuan and Sandeep Munia, who stand accused of Michaela's murder, committed a barbaric act. The jury listened as Mehdi Manrakan went through Avinash Traybuan's police statements. He now claims he was beaten into confessing to killing Michaela, but the barrister accused him of giving a rehearsed and concocted story to the court, a story he's had 18 months to rehearse, he said. Munia's defence is that he was on the phone to his sister at the time Michaela was killed. But the lawyer said for 18 months he has not mentioned the phone call. He said this was a last desperate attempt by Munia to save himself. The jury was also taken through the testimony of former hotel worker Raj Tikoi. Originally charged with conspiracy to commit murder, the charges were later dropped. He claims that minutes after he heard a woman shout out as if in pain, he saw Traybuan and Munia come from the direction of room 1025 where Michaela's body was found. Mehdi Manrakan told the jury that Tikoi was a witness capable of belief. Well, the prosecuting barrister also touched on the manner in which fingers were pointed at John throughout this murder trial. He said there were several unseeming and grotesque theories that were insulting not just to John but also to the memory of Michaela. Adjourning court this afternoon, the judge, Mr Justice Feknes, said at this stage it was the jury's duty to simply ponder. He said that he hoped they would listen as attentively to the defence closing arguments, which will be heard on Monday.